I'm on the Bucks bandwagon.
Dude,
Here
honestly,
we go.
we're gonna essentially kind of go down the list and just kind of get everyone's reaction of the first game. We'll actually start. I guess Adrian kind of brought it up already. We'll start with the Miami and the Bucks game. So the Bucks did win. They beat the Heat in game 1 and overtime.
Well, yeah, they did.
And game 2.
And game 2.
In game 2, we're talking about game 1, game 2. And game 2 they did beat them again, and that was very bad. 132-98. It was pretty bad. It was a very big dominance. This is what? Is this 1-8? Is this the 1-8?
No, this is 3-6.
A 3-6?
Yes, because it's
Who's
it's 2-7. No,
it's
3-6.
Yeah,
3-6.
it should be 3-6. Yeah, because they weren't in a play.
Yeah, 3-6.
Okay,
They weren't in play. It was 3-6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. What do you guys think? Talk to me, Tosco. Just your first reactions, bro.
The Bucks are gonna get eliminated in the next one. And the reason why is because yes, they put up a dominant performance yesterday. They should have done that game 1 and they didn't. And the only reason why Miami lost is because Jimmy Butler couldn't find the bucket to save his life. And if he would have made 1, 2, 3 more shots throughout the game, the Heat would have won the game. So I think, and also that's Miami being a way lesser opponent. I do think that Drew Holiday, yes, it's Drew Holiday, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is a very good addition to that team. That defense he has and the scoring that comes along with it is awesome. Chris Middleton is finally showing up, but the thing is like, okay, Chris Middleton basically won you the game 1. Game 2, Giannis showed up. But you're not going to beat the Sixers, the Nets, if you have one or the other. You need both. So until Giannis has a triple-double, Chris Middleton puts up 30, Drew Holiday puts up 20. If that's not happening, they're not going to beat the Sixers. They're not going to beat the Nets. The Nets are putting up easily over 100 every game. I mean, that's what needs to happen, And I think depending who's their second-round opponent, I mean, obviously upsets can happen. But if all the favorites win, they play the Nets in the second round. So that's not going to be good.
Well, a fun fact, Chris Middleton is a Texas A&M Aggie.
Yeah.
He was a superstar for 4 years for those guys. I don't know if it was during the Durant years or post-Durant years with Texas. Yeah, repping the state of Texas.
Oh, and
or at least the universities.
And crazy, just that interjection there. Was it Jordan Clark? 1-6 man?
Jordan Clark.
Oh, yeah. There was some awards given out.
He's actually from San Antonio. He actually went to high school here. And here in San Antonio.
Nice.
Yeah, so I don't know what high school he went to. I need to look it up or whatever. But yeah. So yeah, go Texas, right? That's what about you, Super Fan Art? Did you see the game? Or any of both of the games?
Yeah, I saw some of those games.
Talk to me.
Well, like as we were talking earlier about Chris Middleton, he put a brunt of the force. It was a back and forth, that one. And I think Middleton, he scored like the game winner in that game.
Yeah.
Or at least the final points to kind of seal it.
Yeah.
It was very entertaining. Most of these games weren't snooze fest until like Monday showed up. But so what other match were we discussing?
No, just that one. So for me,
nice.
Adrian, I didn't get your reaction for that.
For the Bucks
Miami.
Heat?
Yes. Bucks Heat.
Well, yeah, I think I don't really necessarily agree with Tosco in terms of like the Bucks not being able to dominate, I guess. But yeah, I think that the game itself, and just talking in particular about the game, the series itself, I think that it's kind of already. I would say it's a done deal. I think I'm pretty much on the Bucks bandwagon.
I agree. I agree with that.
Wow.
No, the Bucks are gonna sweep.
So it's sweep.
I agree
It's a
with you there.
sweep. Wow, straight up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Miami shouldn't have been in the championship last year. Miami shouldn't have been. They got hot. They got lucky. But if they don't have Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, if they don't have all those guys going, they can't put up points. You know, in game one, they had Robinson. They had Goran Dragic. Dragic, right? Yes.
Yep.
And they had who's the other one? There was another one that was putting in points. If it weren't for those guys, I mean, they would have gone dominated. You know, but again, it goes back to the Bucks where Antetokounmpo couldn't put it away. If Antetokounmpo would have taken over, they would have won by 20. If he would have put up his average point, they would have put up 20. He would have put up 20 more. They would have won by 20. He would have finished in the third at the beginning of the fourth. But because he couldn't turn it on, and because Butler couldn't turn it on, and Adebayo couldn't turn it on, that's why the game ended up going to overtime, and it became a sloppy game. And it gave the Heat a chance to win. Man, Milwaukee's a way superior team by leaps and bounds. I agree with Adrian. He's absolutely right. And I think the series is over. But what I'm talking about is if they keep on playing this way and play down to the other team's level, they're not going to beat the Nets. They're not going to beat the Sixers, and they're not going to beat the Sixers are the 1 seed. The Nets are the 2 seed. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like they're not going to beat those teams.
Yeah.
And I think I could agree on that. And that when he talks about what's going to happen in the next round, I mean, I'm gonna cheer for the Bucks because I really like them. Because they're kind of like an underdog, but not really, I guess, so to speak.
I think it's an underdog city like Milwaukee, like you know what I mean, like somebody different, not New York, not LA, not a Miami team, Florida team. Not
correct, yeah. And you know, I can agree, like, you know, going against the 76ers, for instance, that's like, I mean, you have like Joel Embiid, you have oh my God,
Simmons.
Ben Simmons, yeah, and it's just like you have like a really good overall team that's full of, you know, stars, and it's gonna be
Tobias Harris.
It's gonna be a really hard obstacle for them to get through. But I mean, you know, again, like I said, it's, you know, shoot the ball, and if it goes into the hoop, you win. You know.
I mean, yeah,
Yep.
essentially.
Well, it's a very good way of looking at it. Please tell me more.
If you score more points than the other team, you win. So
I mean,
I think that's how it works with every
Very
game, but I like
insightful.
it.